MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff yet another way.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
That is third. The shortstop, Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that's going to land foul. Alberto stands at first with 1 out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles leave 1. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Keegan Aiken gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
Pitch on the way.
LeMahieu.
Count 1-0.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels. Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Torres comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
Batting third. The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep in the contest last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
2-0 now. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit hard to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees come up empty. We've played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Leading off the Baltimore, the designated hitter, Rio Ruiz.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Nope. Outside.
High in the air out to center field. Frazier is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Now to the plate, Pat Valaika. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and chopped to third. Andujar brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Left side. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it at the track, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
In now, Clint Frazier. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Matt.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that means the corner infielder, Matt Duffy, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Judge ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2.
Full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Austin Hayes the next to bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Austin Hayes.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
First offering on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Next for the Yankees.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and chopped down the line at 3rd, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Number 11, shortstop. Jose.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Trey Mancini will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He popped out in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's running. A bullet to first base. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That one's in there, 3-1. Lined into left center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Luke Voigt is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped him up. Severino shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Now with the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe once a game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The second baseman.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes. Austin Hayes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off.